Hi, my name is Ellie. I am one half of Tough Souls, and today I'm here to tell you all about the Slieve Blooms Way. The Slieve Blooms Way is a 75-kilometre looped trail that we started and finished in Clonaslee. The trail leaps around the Slieve Blooms mountains on the Laois-Offaly county border. This trail took us 3 days, and it was our 39th trail when walking all 42 of Ireland's national waymark trails. Setting off at around 2 p.m, we left Clonaslee walking clockwise in a roughly southeast direction. The trail starts at the beautiful British Forest entrance just in the village, and the route begins across small wooden bridges and well-walked trails. We knew we were in for a good few days, as this trail climbs over 1,300 metres and passes through almost no villages or towns. The hiking trails are perfect, and we spent the whole time while we were on them smiling. On this trail we met the River Barrow again, a much smaller gushing stream compared to the big twisting winding river it was when we walked along it on the Barrow Way. The trail is gorgeous, offering offshoots down to Glenbarrow waterfall and past old mill sites. Late that afternoon we reached the ridge of Caprid, which has a large viewing area across the hilltop. Info boards were laid out around this viewing platform with the idea that you'd be able to see out to all the other mountains in the area. The weather began to turn on us here with some heavy rain showers and gusty winds battering us along the ridge. We hiked late that evening, ticking off some extra kilometres along old forestry tracks before finding somewhere to camp. Overnight the weather really built up strength, leaving us camping in a puddle. Feeling like we had as much water within our bags as out, we set off again. However, all the rain had made the moss and lichen explode with life and vibrance, and as we walked the forest almost glowed with the different shades of greens and yellows. We passed under vaulted bridges and walked along some riverbank trails, hoods up and boots squelching all the while. We reached the offshoot for Kinnitty by mid-morning and decided to turn off and take a break somewhere. Unfortunately, all this persistent rain was actually turning into a pretty strong storm, and we decided to bail on the trail and come back when the weather was a bit better. We returned a week later to finish the final 25k. This trail does a really wonderful job of making sure that you're not walking on any one type of surface for too long, with a mixture of boardwalk, dirt trails, stony paths, riverbanks, old forestry tracks and sheep fields, to name a few. One of our final sections to walk on this trail was along the Silver River, and it's definitely one of the highlights for us. The river is within its own gorge, and the trail takes you up and down its rocky banks. Finally, following a few grassy lanes, we made it back to British Forest and finished the trail. The Slieve Blooms are Ireland's largest nature reserve, covering over 2,300 hectares. Managed by the National Parks and Wildlife Service for over 35 years, the place is absolutely teeming with life. We felt really lucky to have such a well-established trail go through such a beautiful ecosystem. On this trail, it's vital to follow leave no trace principles because of the fragile habitats that you pass through. If you're doing this trail yourself, make sure to plan ahead and prepare well, as there aren't many places to buy extra supplies and almost no indoor accommodation along the route itself. Kinnitty has a local link bus service, but other than that, public transport to the area is almost non-existent. We recommend sturdy hiking footwear and definitely some strong rain gear. This is a great trail if you're looking for some energetic hiking and to be alone in the hills for a while. We regularly recommend it for anybody who has previous hiking experience and is looking for an amazing long weekend getaway. For more information on all I've just said, including links to our full-length video, blog post and free maps, make sure to check out the description. As always, these videos are made possible by the amazing support of our patrons. It's thanks to them that we can keep hiking, and I'd like to say thank you to everybody who supports us. This week I'd like to give a special thank you to Eleanor Rizzo, Derek Doran and Declan Jennings. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I will see you in our next video.